The first person out of the 10 that are charged with the death of Robert Brooks, the first one of the 10 has pled guilty. His name is Christopher Walrath. He is one of the correctional officers. If you don't know about the situation with Robert Brooks, 10 correctional officers grabbed him up, put him in cuffs, took him to a medical room, and yeah, they beat the tar out of this man. Um, there were, okay, 6 were New York State prison guards. Uh, Christopher Walrath, 36, accepted a plea deal at a court hearing Monday. The deal, which would effectively nullify his murder charge, includes 15 years in state prison and 5 years of post-release supervision for manslaughter, though the judge will issue his final sentence August 4th. The inmate, 43-year-old Robert Brooks, was beaten multiple times by correction officers at Marcy Correctional Facility in upstate New York. Brooks was serving as a 12-year sentence for assault, so it wasn't like he was a, you know, innocent person, supposedly. Was transferred from another facility to Marcy the night of the beating last December. Um, you're going to see in the videos that I've got, that's going to talk about some of this. You're going to see some of the video. It's a little disturbing, but you're only seeing part of it. There's a lot of it, and what I've seen of it is the reason why this first time I've done a Robert Brooks video. So here we go. Howdy, y'all. This is Paul, the Redneck Thinker. What we have here is a channel to communicate. I want you folks to be thinking by the time you leave my videos. Why? Because I'm tired of people talking via what other people tell them to think. So, watch my video and enjoy the chance to think for yourself.
Multiple former prison workers now facing murder and manslaughter charges in the death of an inmate at an upstate New York prison. The fatal beating of Robert Brooks caught on multiple body cameras at Marcy Correctional Facility in December. The disturbing footage shows officers choking, punching, and kicking the handcuffed 43-year-old on an exam table the day he was transferred to the facility. 2 sergeants and a nurse simply watching, never intervening, according to a deposition by an investigator.
Our investigation revealed that in addition to the tape beating, which you probably have already seen, Robert was beaten on 2 prior occasions between 9/07 and the time of his death, within minutes of his arrival at Marcy.
Brooks pronounced dead the next day at a nearby hospital. A preliminary autopsy ruled Brooks's death a homicide caused by asphyxia due to neck compression. New York Governor Kathy Hochul ordered 14 prison staffers, including bystanders, to be fired shortly after the incident. Today, saying the brutal attack on Mr. Brooks was sickening, and now the perpetrators have been rightfully charged. Brooks had been serving a 12-year prison sentence since 2017 for stabbing his girlfriend. His family calling for justice, filing a lawsuit against the state and the officers involved.
My brother always used to tell me to err is human, to forgive is divine. I'm not at forgiveness yet. I'll just say there's consequences and repercussions for your actions, and at some point those are coming, and I hope you're prepared.
After the incident, Governor Hochul announced new leadership at the prison and expedited funds for body cameras to be implemented at all state correctional facilities. Rena Roy, ABC News, New York.
Former Marcy Correctional Officer Christopher Walrath pleaded guilty to manslaughter in the first degree, that plea coming in Oneida County today.
Walrath is one of the 10 officers charged in connection with the death of Robert Brooks, who was an inmate at Marcy Correctional Facility.
As part of that guilty plea, the 36-year-old admitted that his beating of Brooks caused his death and admitted to striking Brooks in the groin. He also admitted that he never reported the beating despite knowing that he was supposed to.
The guilty plea comes after the judge granted him and the other 9 correctional officers more time to consider their plea deals in light of new body camera footage. Walrath is due to appear in Oneida County Court on August 4th for sentencing. He is facing 15 years in prison and 5 years of post-release supervision.
what happened to Robert Brooks was nasty. Hyoid bone was fractured, thyroid cartilage was ripped, died as a result of repeated restrictions to his airway, causing severe brain damage. Finally died by choking on his own blood. I'm not going to go into all of it, but Walrath has pled guilty to manslaughter on this. Fitzpatrick asked Walrath if he used a chokehold on Brooks and beat him while he was in the emergency room, including hitting Brooks in the groin. Walrath said yes. So, yeah, I'm sure the family's not happy about this. I think that it is, I don't know if you've seen a video, and I know that there are going to be some folks that are going to go, well, he must have called. No. No person deserves this inside of a jail. You get put into solitary or whatnot. If there is justice to be done, guards know who to go to for real justice. This was guards that were already under stress because the state of New York is idiotic and they were treating the guards badly. And so they decided to take their frustration out on somebody that they should not have taken their frustration out on. There are ways to deal with this, but these guards did not handle it correctly. And I'm not necessarily saying that they had to be all legal. There are ways to handle this. And it wasn't done. So now you've got a bunch of guys that are fixing to go to jail for a long time. This has been Paul, the Redneck Thinker. Y'all have a good day now. Bye. So, folks, that's the story that I wanted to bring you on this video. And I just wanted to say thank you again for coming by. Hit like, subscribe, comment, all that fun stuff if you don't mind. Help me out. So, y'all have a good day now. Bye.